So, hello there people, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play CivCity Rome. So part 2. In the previous episodes, we started the campaign. We did Lawinium, the very basic level of the campaign. And we're gonna do Capena next, which is the next mission in the campaign. So yeah, we will essentially have the same. We have to do the same thing as this, only with a few more buildings introduced. Probably. I don't even remember. I don't even think I've actually fully completed the entire campaign.
Hail, citizen. Most of Rome's olive oil flows from Capena. That is, it used to. The town was recently hit badly by disease. Many have died and many more are still very sick there. This has allowed the summer fires to burn out of control, badly damaging the town and destroying the oil stocks. Rebuild this little town and replenish our oil supplies.
Alright, so now we get the introduction of one of the most annoying, at least in my experience, resources in the game, olive oil. Because I can never, ever get a good supply of olive oil going. I have to build actual, like, olive oil factories for my cities if I want to have enough. And with that I mean like I don't know how many olive shops together with a few olive farms. Anyway, so we need to reach a small hovel. 5 of them, and then we need to acquire 10 spare olive oil. Not that very hard. The small hovel is one upgrade from the large hut that we saw on the previous episode. The only thing that they need is olive oil, so we need to give, essentially we need to make 15 olive oil, 5 for the houses and then 10 extra for the mission. So we are introduced to the olive farm, the olive press, the fire watch, the wood camp, carpenter shop, the small temple. Yeah, oh yeah, those are the increases from the small hovel, of course.
Your first.
Alright, so we start off with a small settlement here. The town looks very similar to the other one. Alright, so let's first of all get some roads going. Oh, look at that, there are already some olive shops here.
Happiness is rising.
I will actually add another one there, because as I said, olive oil is a son of a bitch.
Immigrants are arriving in the city.
Can't build an aqueduct yet. Need to upgrade these houses, so I need a tunic shop. Ah, there's a fire. Over there.
Governor, there are fires starting in the city.
Yeah, well, immediately you can see how the fire watch works. Those are these people living in... Well, they don't live in these towers, but they work on these towers. When they spot... They collect water from the well. And when they spot fire, they... Wow, okay, this is one intense fire. When they spot fire, they go over there and douse the flames with the water. See, there we go. He dried out that one patch, and then he's going to go back and collect some more water to douse the rest, and they'll just keep doing this until all the fire is gone. Also, I need to move some of these houses, because they've got like one tile, they're all placed one tile apart, which is very annoying. There we go, some more houses for people. I will yeah, I don't want to delete the granary now since there is something in it. Oh, we can do it like this, that this works. I'm just hoping that the firemen can get the fire under control in the meantime. So you see they go to the well and collect. Yeah, you see this guy collected 2 water things. They can collect 3 at a time, and when you collect all 3, then it works. You can douse more flames at once, I believe. Right, we really have a bunch of... So yeah, they also warn, essentially, the citizens.
I can smell smoke.
Yeah.
The fire isn't coming this way.
Don't worry, the firemen are on it. I hope. Also, why the hell is that fire watch all the way over there? It should be like here. Okay, so we also need a tunic shop. I need another well. This is a very weirdly constructed settlement. Why can't I build this here? Oh, they have built it like that. Why the hell are they building this so annoyingly? Did they do this on... I bet they did this on purpose, didn't they? See, this guy just put some water there for storage, and then this guy's like, oh my god, fire! And then he's like, oh shit.
I can smell smoke. I hope the fire isn't coming this way.
Yeah, I hope you would smell smoke, because you're right near the fire. Okay, the fire is heading towards the granary. On one hand, it would suck if we would lose the granary, because all this meat is in here. On the other hand, this granary is very annoyingly placed, so I wanted to replace it anyway. So I'm kind of fine either way what happens. Oh yeah, there we go. The granary's going up in flames.
Food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Yeah, no shit. Alright. Can you guys please get this fire under control? There's just one patch of fire left.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, good thing is I can build a new one. Right here. There we go, the fires have been extinguished. I can properly place this one now. Yeah, we can put one house in here. I will put another well there. I can put
Governor,
two tunic shops
no
here.
linen stored in the city.
Yeah.
We should construct some flax farms and start linen production straight away.
I know.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
I'll put some houses there.
Governor, our city granaries are now empty.
There we go, I got a whole bunch of flax farms now. I hope the fire doesn't start here anymore, because I've essentially expanded my city this way. Oh, go away. There we go, okay, so... We've got flax farms now. They'll start to produce linen. But yeah, I very rarely see this. This image right here. Excess olive oil stored in a warehouse. Enjoy this view, because you will very rarely see it again. Unless, of course, I can trade with the city and buy olive oil. And if that's the case, I will definitely do that. But yeah, there's no research to increase olive oil production or reduce olive oil needs. There's nothing. It's one of the hardest resources in the game, in my opinion. Well, that and some other buildings, but that's just because the buildings that you need to place in order to accomplish the thing are very large. And if you have planned your city a little bit too cramped, then you don't have enough space to place that large building. But that's a different story.
Governor, food levels in our granaries are dangerously low.
Yeah. I'll stop that from going out, so you can stop whining. There we go. The first guy has got his tunic, so we can get our first large hut.
Agriculture has been researched. Hail, Governor. What would you like to research next?
Alright, research some weaving so that we can get more output on the clothes. So as you can see here, the fire watch has stored a whole bunch of extra water here, just in case of a fire, of course. I believe fire watches get priority over citizens that need water, but that
Governor,
may just be
food levels in our granaries
BS.
are dangerously low.
That may just be complete BS, but I don't know. So yeah, once weaving has been researched, that will go a lot faster. So this guy just needs to buy some olive oil. So he needs to go to one of these olive oil shops. But yeah, you will immediately see why olive oil is such a hard resource to get right, because the production of olive oil is pretty slow. You can't increase it in any way, shape, or form. There's no research to boost it or whatever. And people will need usually buy 2 or 3 olive oil amphorae at once. So, and when they have excess olive oil, they will only store 1 at a time. You see this guy's just going in here, placing 1 amphorae in here all the time. And then he makes 1 more, and then it's very inefficient. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of things wrong with that one. Everything else can be sped up with research and all other things. But olive oil is just a very difficult resource. So yeah, this is our first small hovel. There are a couple others already. And as you can see, they need a bed, so you need to build a carpentry shop. And then they need access to religion, so you need to build a temple.
Governor, your mission is
and there we go.
Hail, Quaestor. You do well, and Rome smiles upon you, honouring you with this high rank and title. I would like you to stay on in Capena for a while. The people here are scared and believe their illness is brought on by evil spirits. We must show them that Roman gods are stronger. Erect some temples and encourage the locals to marry. This town is important to Rome. Let's put some backbone into it.
Alright, so I need to have 3 wedding ceremonies, and I need to upgrade 5 houses to a medium hovel. So that automatically means that we have 5 wedding ceremonies. It said like it's a thing, wedding ceremonies, like it's an actual like feat, but it's just like the shops. You just have to put it in your town, and then people will grab it when they need it. So not that hard.
Governor, we now have 5 small hovels, and this town is back on its feet again.
Okay, nice.
Hail, Governor.
Also, the research was
What
done.
would you like to research next? Research started.
Mathematics for more money. Alright, so yeah, we have 5 small hovels now, so we need to increase that to medium hovels. So firstly we need a carpentry shop, and for that we need wood, so we have to put some lumber camps around.
Governor, immigrants are arriving in the city.
There we go. So these guys will, well, the name would suggest that lumber camps, they collect wood that we can use in the city. They, as you can see, they chop down trees, they grab some logs, they trim the logs into nice wooden planks. And then the planks can be used for various things. You can use them to build carpentry shops and build beds. You can use them to... let's see, there's a lot of wood being produced at once. But yeah, you can use this wood to do a lot of things. You can make beds with them in the carpentry shops. You can make ships with them at a shipyard. You can make fishing boats with them at a boatyard. And that's, I believe, it. Oh yeah, also you can make recliners later for richer houses. Okay, so for that we need a carpentry shop, which will create wooden beds from the wood. I think we have to build 2 because I don't really have a lot of space to put this one. See, yeah, these guys can reach it, but these guys can't. These guys can't even. Oh yeah, look, they can't even reach the weaver yet. So I'll put one there. Oh, actually, no. Hang on. I'll put the carpentry there, and then I'll put the other ones next to it. Oh, and here are our temples. I'll show you them in a second. There, and then another tunic weavery. Yeah, I can't place another house. No, it's too close to the river. Seven unhoused citizens.
Next door, we've just had a lovely new mud floor put in.
What do you mean next door? You don't even have a... Never mind, let's
The
just...
Emperor's wife has just taken up painting, so I hear.
Oh, has she now? So it's pretty funny to just talk about the latest gossip and stuff.
I can get almost anywhere I want by road. That's great.
Half, eh?
I'll put your thing here. There we go. That is that. So yeah, here is the carpentry shop. The carpenter will grab wood from a lumber camp or a warehouse. And then he'll bring the wood to his carpentry shop again. Oh, we can actually build another well here, I think. So there we go, he's put the woods here, and now he's starting to work again. And he's starting to build a bed, which will obviously be used for the citizens to sleep in. Again, I just love that you can look at all the citizens working and stuff. So yeah, even though a lot of wood is... you gain a lot of wood with just like cutting down one tree, you can see quite a lot of planks go into making beds. You see, he's made 3 beds so far. I think this guy is his first cust... No, never mind. This guy? No, he wanted a tunic, which was gone. Oh, this guy's upgrading his house now for the first time. There we go, and he has made 3 beds, and he was busy with another one, but he hasn't finished that one yet, and now he's off to do other things. Right, are any of you guys coming to buy a bed? Yes, there we go, this guy's gonna buy his first bed. So yeah, citizens will go to the carpentry shop to buy beds, and as you can see, he's carrying his bed towards his house. Oh, this other guy has also collected a bed. And there we go. The house now has a bed. And again, I just love how you can just look in the house and see how people live now. And see that actually, like, slowly but surely it's improving. Alright, so the next thing that they need is a temple. Because they need to get married. And there are 3 temples available to us right now. There are 6 temples in total. 7 if you include
A message from Brutus. We in the Senate have heard many good things about your fair city. May your wise governance continue.
Thank you, Brutus. Anyway, there are 7 temples in the game, if you include the Pantheon Wonder. There are 3 small ones and 3 large ones. The small ones are to Mercury, the messenger of the gods. It brings souls to the underworld, the god of trade, commerce. Oh, there's fire. Fantastic. He's not the god of fire. That's Vulcan. Okay,
Governor,
well...
there are fires starting in the city.
Luckily, it didn't start here this time. There we go. All my firefighters are on their way to fix that issue right now. But yeah, Mercury, the messenger of the gods, god of trade, commerce, bringer of souls to the underworld. Diana is the goddess of the moon, protector of virgins, I believe. Goddess of the hunt, twin sister to Apollo. And Mithras is, I believe, a Syrian god originally, but he was like adopted by the Romans. And he's the protector of soldiers. He protects soldiers. So if you're a soldier and you want to survive the battle, you have to pray to Mithras. Oh, there we go. My firefighters have got this fire quite under control. There we go. Very nice. Excuse me. Well, look at all these small hovels. But yeah, anyway, I'll build a temple to Diana. Oh yeah, Diana is also the goddess of childbirth, so that would be a good temple to get married in, I imagine.
How come the Senate gets to make all the big decisions round here?
Alright, there we go. And there we go. He's our first person to get married. If you're wondering where the wife comes from, he's another guy. The wife just spawns in. Oh, we have to wait. Someone else is ahead of them. But yeah, there we go. And you can't look in this house right now because these two are, you know, reproducing. So you're not allowed to see that in this game. Yeah, there we go. The wife just spawns right here, and if it's done a little bit better in a large temple, because in the large temple there's actually a room where she comes from, but here she just spawns from the wall. But yeah, when there's a large temple, there's another room back here, and then she just emerges. She still spawns, you know, but she comes from a room, and that makes a bit more sense. So there we go. The priest of Diana is very busy. He has to marry this entire town.
A message from Crassus.
Governor, your mission is a success.
Shut up, Crassus. Nobody needs you. Alright, so there we go. That was that. I don't even have any
Hail, Quaestor.
things.
Capena, I hear, is thriving, and I've a list as long as my arm of towns like it that I would dearly love to send you to. News of your successes has predictably spread, however, and it seems some big-shot senator has different plans for you. I will leave you with a word of advice, my friend. This senator that you will soon meet will offer you richer prizes than I ever could hold up to you. But such opportunities are rarely without their drawbacks, and senators, in my experience, are rarely to be trusted.
Yeah. Alright, so that was Capena already, and Tarentum is the next one. So that would be it for this episode already. A bit of a shorter one. Or then again, I believe I have edited the other one. So yeah, third mission already on the way. I love how, like, if you go to, you have that, like, that thing at the top right that I keep clicking away when I start a map. That is essentially the tutorial, or like the guides to tell you what to do and help you how this game works if you're playing it for the first time. And in that guide, I listened to it the other day, and it said there's no tutorial in this game, and that this campaign does not count as a tutorial. But this game but this campaign exactly counts as a tutorial. This campaign is the definition of a fucking tutorial, essentially, because in this one you start with the first 3 levels of your house, then here you go the first 4 levels of your house, then here you go to the 5th and 6th level of your house, and if this one goes to the 7th, like the 6th and 7th level of your house or whatever, then yeah, no way that this is not the tutorial. I mean, it's still still a campaign, and you still have to do like challenging things and stuff like that, but you know, it's not like this is not the tutorial, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Click the like button underneath if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman army, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, Romans. Valete.